WRMC, Middlebury, Vermont.
4 a.m. and you're sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. If you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
A little distracted by the advertising that's playing right now.
Oh, wait. Is it?
Hello?
Man, where are you? This wedding is lit. I thought you were coming.
Ooh, I can't. I'm in bed with the flu.
Oh, I hope we don't get the flu.
No,
I got my flu shot this year.
My immune system's too strong.
Yeah, we were just talking about how strong our immune systems are. Hopefully. There's no wood to knock on in here.
He knocked on some wood. Knocked on wood.
Found
We
wood.
don't get sick for the remainder of the year.
Yeah.
Anyways, hello everybody.
How's it going? You're listening to Pagoda Party on WRMC 91.1 Middlebury. This is Sam and Hector back in the booth after a couple weeks.
A little hiatus. We know everybody missed us, but we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Today we're playing some Frutiger era type songs.
Yes, we're coming back with a bang, and I'm really excited for this episode. I think Sam and I are probably the biggest Frutiger era type people at Middlebury, without a doubt.
I hope so.
I would say so.
I still need to do an audit of of everything I own and make sure it's Frutiger era or not. But I'm working on it.
It's a work in progress for both of us.
Yeah.
But for the uninformed listener, let's define Frutiger era. So
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I already have it ready.
Oh,
I came prepared.
Smart.
So Frutiger era is like a design aesthetic that was popular from like early 2000s or more so mid 2000s to early 2010s. I think the most frequent like timeline given is like from 2004 to 2013.
Yeah.
And it could be defined or characterized as very glossy, very vibrant colors, and the blend of nature
and futurist technology.
It's also
motifs.
Yeah, it's also
digital artwork.
It's also commonly associated with skeuomorphism, which is a design that kind of makes. You think of what iOS looked like before iOS 7, where like all the icons are made to replicate like real world items. They're all glossy. Some more examples of Frutiger era things would be like
it's typically associated with like marketing.
Yeah. So I was doing some research on this
PS3.
earlier. Yeah, some more examples. PSP, which I actually have on me right now. The Nintendo DS, the Nintendo Wii. That's just to get you an idea of what a Frutiger era is. And I was actually doing a bit of research on my own just to show you how much of a Frutiger arrowhead I am. And also,
I used to hunt in the creek for Frutiger arrowheads.
Ooh. And also, I need to preface this now, not to confuse this with the Y2K aesthetic, which is like early 2000s. Yeah. Although there is some overlap, it is different.
Older brother core.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what the kids are calling it. But anyways, I'm not going to go into the exact detail of the differences between those two. But yeah, a lot of the Frutiger era aesthetic kind of came from the advent of LCD and those more like high tech flat screen TVs. Plasma TVs, that's the word I was looking for, where they had greater, more high-def display. So there's a lot of kind of images or displays being made to kind of advertise on these more vibrant and powerful and large, bigger resolution screens. Yeah. That's why if you look at Frutiger era, you're going to see a lot of very vibrant, bright colors and aesthetics. And part of that came from like the need to kind of show off the kind of capabilities of LCD TVs and plasma TVs, which I think is pretty interesting.
Yeah. The other thing, the name originates from a combination of the Frutiger font family, designed by Adrian Frutiger. Adrian, explain our fonts.
Yeah, Frutiger era is the relatively recent term.
The arrow comes from Windows Arrow.
Yeah, it was coined in like 2017. So the aesthetic has existed for a bit, and it's but it only has recently been given a term, and it definitely has recently had a nice resurgence. Maybe in like
nostalgia.
2022 is about when I recall seeing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I love it. It's definitely the aesthetic I go
Pre-COVID nostalgia.
Yeah.
For technology that we grew up with. We're gonna play some music that is canonically understood to be Frutiger Arrow by people on the internet, or just songs that we think are Frutiger Arrow type songs, mostly instrumental songs. I mean, this first song we both agree, and I think everyone thinks of it as like
this is
premier Frutiger Arrow song.
Yeah, if there was ever such a thing, this is the Frutiger Arrow theme song.
Yeah. It's called Lease. Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it.
And
you will too after listening to it.
Yeah. Here you go. Lease. I can't even pronounce the name, the composer, because it's Japanese, I think. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's the name of the album is. One sec, let me pull this up. Takeshi Abo.
Yeah.
The poor man's entire discography is put into these playlists.
Yeah.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Anyways, without further delay, here's Lease. Lovely.
Nice.
That was the Frutiger Arrow theme song. If you look up Frutiger Arrow, that'll most likely be the song that you come find.
Yeah.
I just want to give a quick shout out to an amazing resource perfectly connected to today's theme. Sure. It's a little website which I came across on NeoCities, which, little tangent, I would say and argue that NeoCities is, in its like fundamentally,
it's a Frutiger Arrow project.
Yeah, I mean, so a little context.
Accelerationist project.
Yeah, a little context. So NeoCities is kind of like a site that is meant to revive the former GeoCities, which this is a throwback, bless you, of back Yahoo used to host this thing called GeoCities, where it's basically a free kind of place for anybody, any user, to host their website for free. It was taken down in like 2008 or so. That could be wrong, but like maybe late 2000s, early 2010s. I think a large part of that has to do with, advent of social media. But anyways, NeoCities is meant to kind of revive GeoCities, and it's a place where people can host their websites for free. I've been talking about this a lot amongst my friends, and on another radio show that I'm a guest on, I've been shouting out NeoCities, and I'm going to shout it out again because it's an amazing, awesome resource. Anticipate to see a website of my own pretty soon. I'm determined to get that up and running.
But anyways, remember when Tumblr was like website oriented?
Yeah.
Like, I think originally, like, because I remember like looking at like Frank Ocean's Tumblr, like, you know, like their famous, like celebrities would have Tumblr pages that were more like websites.
Yeah.
Which I think maybe was similar to like the way MySpace
I was gonna say,
used,
yeah. If anything,
which is cool.
I would say it probably harkens back more to MySpace than anything. Just think of like, again, having your own personalized space online. I mean,
a lot more like customization than compared to like Instagram.
Yeah, like
Facebook.
On Instagram, the only thing that you have influence over is like what profile picture, bio, and the photos that you post. Very, very limited. But if you have, as opposed to a dedicated site where you can literally
the whole
control
UI is
what the entire page looks like, and there's some insanely creative things that you can find on NeoCities. Like, I mean, things that I didn't even think was possible with just HTML, CSS, and Java. Which, yeah, I will add that there is a bit of a learning curve unless you opt to use resources like WordPress, but you will need to learn a little bit of programming. But if you really are kind of determined and passionate about having your own online space, I would encourage everybody to take some programming lessons. There's plenty of free online resources out there online. Free Code Camp. What's the other one? W3 Schools. I think that's like the most popular one. Yeah, W3 Schools. Yeah, there's some really awesome stuff. So this is a call of action for everyone to get on NeoCities and host their own website. Decentralize yourself from the web. Get off of social media if you want. I'm not forcing you, but I would encourage you. Anyways, super huge tangent.
Sure.
But that is all to say that on NeoCities, I came across an amazing Frutiger Arrow resource. The Frutiger Arrow archive. The URL is frutigerarrowarchive.org. They actually recently transferred their servers from NeoCities, so now they're hosting it on their own. So you can still find it on NeoCities, but anyways, I gave you the URL, frutigerarrowarchive.org.
Check it out.
Yeah, which will basically give you pretty much anything you'd want to know relating to this. There's some awesome stuff. There's like a little history. I was actually reading off a bit of it earlier at the beginning of our show. There's some like amazing resources for like Frutiger Arrow, like wallpapers and other sort of stuff. In fact, there's like some like customization that you can do if you have like Windows 10 or 11 that can like transform the UI to look like Windows 7 or XP or something like that, which I think is pretty cool. I'm looking here that they have a Minecraft server running where it's like beta Minecraft.
That's so cool. Wait, that's
it actually looks
sick.
really. I've been wanting to join. I'll
that's
probably
awesome.
do that in J-term. They have a bunch of Flash games from the time period. It's like everything Frutiger Arrow like documented on this one website.
That's awesome.
It's really, really awesome. So I just wanted to shout that out real quick before we go further. I'm pretty passionate about this. If you couldn't tell, I can talk about this for hours, but there's just some resources and some info for you. Highly encourage anybody who is interested to check it out. But I think that's enough of me rambling. What song do we have next?
I have a couple of songs queued up. What the heck happened? Yeah, I have a couple songs queued up that could be considered Frutiger Arrow or nostalgic for that era. I will just go right into them. Don't need an introduction. You know them and you love them. Also, if you want to call in and suggest any Frutiger Arrow songs, limited to that request, because we're not giving time to any other music today.
This is a Frutiger Arrow only show.
Yeah,
we take that very seriously.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your definition of what that looks like could be varied. So, we're giving you the benefit of the doubt for that, as far as that's concerned. The phone number is 802-443-6323. But first, we're gonna play a couple songs. Here you go.
Soldier boy, tell him. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
Baby, I know that you like me. You my future wifey. Soulja boy, tell him, yeah, you can be my bunny. I can be your Clyde. You can be my wife. Text me, call me, I need you in my life. Yeah, all that, every day I need you. And every time I see you, my feelings get deeper. I miss you, I miss you. I really wanna kiss you, but I can't.
678-982-12. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
Baby, I've been thinking lately so much about you. Everything about you, I like it, I love it. Kissing you in public, thinking nothing of it. Roses by the dozen, talking on the phone. Baby, you so sexy, your voice is so lovely. I love your complexion. I miss ya, I miss ya, I miss ya. I really wanna kiss you, but I can't.
678-982-12. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
She call my phone like we on the phone like we taking pics like she dial my number like
678-982-12. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, when I get home.
If it feels the first time, I'ma do it again. Yeah, I need you in my life, and I don't mean as a friend. Coming straight from the end, cause the stars never end. I'ma take them all down and go see how you been. Got a re-out with a potion, now I'm maxed on my health. And my anti-hero is just slaying demons from hell. But you're making me distracted cause you're pretty as well. You got me finding it enough, and now I'm needing your help. Needing more than one time, your love. This time is more than just some fun. No, it wasn't enough. Need you more till the sun comes up. More than one time, your love. This time is more than just some fun. No, it wasn't enough. Need you more till the sun come up. If it's the first time, I'ma do it again. Yeah, I need you in my life, and I don't mean as a friend. Coming straight from the end, cause the stars never end. I'ma take them all down and go see how you been. Got a real with a potion, now I'm maxed on my health. I'm an anti-hero, he's just slaying demons from hell. But you're making me distracted cause you're pretty as well. You got me finding it enough, and now I'm needing your help. Needing more than one time, your love. This time is more than just some fun. No, it wasn't enough. Need you more till the sun comes up. More than one time, your love. This time is more than just some fun. No, it wasn't enough. Need you more till the sun come up.
Awesome. For the uninitiated, I hope you are starting to get the concept, at least sonically, what it sounds like. It's definitely difficult, or at least most difficult, to pinpoint what this aesthetic sounds like. But I think we're doing a pretty good job, I would say.
That first song was definitely like from the era. The second song was like inspired by it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
I would say
the two sides of the Fruitiger arrow coin.
Yeah, I would say maybe the Soulja Boy song may have been bordering on Y2K, but
that's true.
Maybe. But again, there's just a lot of overlap, or there's not super clear like defining lines between the two. So, you expect to see a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend this time real quick just to shout out 2 of my favorite Fruitiger Arrow devices. One of which I have right now on me. So the first one is going to be the PSP, the PlayStation Portable by Sony. This thing is awesome, man. So I've had like a little personal project or goal of mine to kind of use my phone as little as possible. I'm going to be open. I feel like I've been way too addicted to my phone, and I hate the amount of time that I spend on it. And I'm trying to minimize my usage of it as much as possible by any means possible. So I thought, you know what? I feel like for the most part, what I need my phone for, apart from making phone calls and like messages and stuff like that, I just mainly use it to like listen to music. So I felt like if I had a dedicated MP3 player, that would like significantly reduce the amount of time that I spend on my phone. So I'm, doing research on MP3 players. There's the obvious ones. There's the iPods. Those can get kind of expensive.
I have an old iPod, like inherited iPod.
Sick. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
At my house, I have like 2 iPods, but both of them are in some way busted. One of them, I think it turns on only when it's charged, and then not only that, but the wheel is busted, so it can't read any input.
Yeah, that's important.
But in any case, so I was in the market for a nice MP3 player on a budget because I am a broke college student. So my research led me to the PSP, which isn't even just a great MP3 player, but it's the perfect, I would say, multimedia device. I can put movies.
You can watch Family Guy on it.
When I got this,
it came with Family Guy.
Yeah, I got this on Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com plugin. This when I ordered this PSP, which I had no idea it would have came with this, so there was no information about it on the listing. I opened up the back because you can put like mini CDs, UMDs is what they're called, and I open it and a copy of a few Family Guy episodes are on it, a Family Guy UMD.
Do you remember which episodes were on it? They were like Seth MacFarlane's favorite episodes.
Yeah, one of them was like, I don't remember the episodes super well. One of them is maybe a little controversial. It's I'm not even going to mention it. Look up, just if you want to know what's on this, just look up Seth MacFarlane's favorite
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I'd rather not mention it, but super funny because I am both ironically and unironically a big Family Guy fan. But anyways, let me finish plugging this. Yeah. Super awesome multimedia device. You can put all your music on it. You can put shows on it. You can, and of course, it can also play games, which I prefer having like smaller, like bite-sized games, like a puzzle game or something like that. Just like if I do get like bored or like I'm like on like, I don't know, like a car ride or something, I can just like also use it for that. I don't want to have like anything too distracting on this either, because it would kind of defeat the purpose if I just switch one screen for another. More than anything, I use this as an MP3 player. You can also, this one requires an attachment, but you can also take photos on this, and some pretty nice photos too. You like
not like the Game Boy camera.
Yeah, except this is like camcorder quality, and I actually ordered one for this. I will say that the camera attachment is definitely a bigger investment. It's like
probably costs as much as the device itself.
Yeah, as like a cam. Yeah, it does. But I'd say it's worth it. I mean that's up to you kind of. But definitely an awesome device. There's also the PlayStation Vita. That one it technically has more capabilities. It's a newer device, as a touchscreen. But it's definitely more expensive. This one you can get for like $80-$60, the PSP. So if you're more into a budget, I would recommend this for like a multimedia device. It's super awesome. And second device, kind of same vein, is the PlayStation 3. it's pretty much just think of everything I just described the PSP being, but kind of like just a console, a home console. You can play your music off of it. You can play movies off of it. Of course, there's games. It's super awesome. It's also relatively cheap because the demand for it is not at all high right now. Also, I will put a little kind of note on, or a little asterisk on everything I said. A lot of what I'm saying you can do with these devices require some know-how, because I own both of those devices and they're both jailbroken, and that's how I got so much free stuff onto it. So it requires, I wouldn't say you have to be tech savvy, but it requires a little bit of research and a little bit of elbow grease. But I would say
a lot of people have posted resources on YouTube and Reddit.
Just do a few Google searches and you'll be able to unlock the full capabilities of these devices. But I would definitely shout out these Fruitiger Aero devices. Super awesome, especially the PSP. Really awesome. And if you want like a nice, cheap like MP3 player that can also like do everything else, that's like your go-to item. And it also looks super awesome. I have mine out right here. It's a beautiful silver PSP. I love silver tech. I love silver devices, and this one's beautiful. It's again from Goodwill, but it's in like amazing condition. I do need to clean it, but it's like beautiful.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
No stickers on it.
Not yet. I do just kind of appreciate the design on its own.
Yeah.
Are there any devices that you want to shout out, Sam?
Oh, that's a good question. Trying to think in terms of gaming devices. I think that's pretty much the pinnacle. Obviously, like some of the old Macintosh computers, right?
Yeah, they're pretty sick.
Those are pretty cool. I like the earlier, on the later side of things, the earlier iPads that had the like smooth circular backs before they tried to make them the Airs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of this is also a little later on, but I had one of the iPods that was like the chunkier one. I don't know if it even had a camera, but it was an iPod Touch, and they came in all the colors.
I think I'm trying to remember. I had an iPod growing up. I'm not sure if it was the Touch.
I used it to watch Minecraft parodies and listen to Pandora.
You definitely can't beat, if nothing else, you can't beat the design of these older tech devices, at least in my mind. I mean, it's definitely up to preference, but I think those older devices look so much cooler. I miss my devices being silver. Apart from, save for like the MacBook. I feel like, even with the MacBook included, I feel like a lot of tech devices feel very soulless, flat, and boring.
Yeah, they're so boring these days.
Yeah,
it's a drag. They're not. Yeah, I mean, maybe there'll be a renaissance.
Yeah, and I don't know. I always am cautious when we teetering this type of conversation of like rejecting modernity and like appealing to nostalgia, because I do kind of, it is a bit of a gripe where I feel like people just gush about older stuff for the sake of nostalgia rather than like it actually, well, I don't want to say objectively. None of this is objective. All of this entire conversation is subjective. But it does gripe me when people, they say they love older stuff, whatever it may be, just for the sake that it's older or just because they're nostalgic about it, which I guess isn't inherently bad. But I don't know. Maybe I am biased and I am a little blinded, but I do feel like some of what we're talking about, some of the older tech, or
there's also like a degree of like hope and like, I don't know, even the natural elements and stuff, but like I think hope is like the biggest thing that just is like that isn't present in current like operating systems and devices and stuff.
Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, well, I'm sure, undoubtedly, I'm sure that nostalgia plays a role in our kind of attraction to these older devices, but I'm just trying to kind of make the point or argue that I don't think it's exclusively or solely nostalgia that makes that kind of
Yeah, that's true.
draws so many people to this older tech or this kind of era of tech, because like we mentioned earlier, there's definitely a resurgence of this kind of era of the Fruitiger era aesthetic. And that was actually, I was going to save this for later, but while we got the conversation going, I was going to ask you, why do you think there's a Fruitiger era renaissance or resurgence?
Yeah, I mean, just go like we were just saying, like everything's gotten kind of boring, like interfaces and the social media. It's also like lacks maybe the creativity and stuff that it used to. And not even just with AI, but long before AI, if whatever AI is being trained on is just really lame. It could have been like AI might have been cooler looking if it was trained on more interesting, digital art or, social media posts and stuff. But I'm just think about like, I forgot the question exactly, but I mean, the Renaissance. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I just think that I think ultimately it is driven by nostalgia, but it's also that nostalgia empowers a way of, maybe not super creatively, but reimagining the technology and, user interfaces that we interact with now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Definitely one part of
the new iOS even actually kind of feels like Fruitiger arrow bait.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
I mean, no, I think you're
iOS
right.
26.
There's like they're going for that glossy feel.
Yeah,
and I've seen other people kind of make that same observation.
They like liquid glass or something.
There clearly is an appeal to that kind of older tech. They're appealing to nostalgia. At least from like a corporate point of view, that makes sense. Why,
Yeah.
People obviously they're nostalgic for this tech, so they're gonna make it look like the old tech, so people are more kind of, I guess, drawn to it. But yeah, I guess for like the common folk, definitely like people. I mean, I think one part of the nostalgia is just that the people who grew up with it are now the age where they can feel nostalgic for it. It's like been long enough. But yeah, I definitely think, kind of again, just reiterating what you're saying, there's a lot more fun, a lot more soul, a lot more creativity back then. At least like it definitely felt like there did. But if it just right now, it feels like there's just like 5 websites that you just cycle through.
Yeah.
Right now, but this is kind of, if you don't take anything else away from this, I just want to say that it doesn't have to be that way. This is my plugin for the indie web, which is kind of a more nebulous thing. There's not like, you can't go to indieweb.com.
It's like the dark web.
It's not like the dark web, but it's basically like
doesn't exist.
It's like opposite of the centralized web. Centralized web being, again, like those like 5 main websites that you use, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Again, best way to access the indie web would be NeoCities. Just finding independent, just individual people or very small teams running their own individual websites, and I guarantee you, you will have a lot more fun using the internet, and it won't feel so boring, or you won't get overrun with like AI slop, or really just bad content like brain rot. Like I think we can all use a break from brain rot. So in the indie web is the antithesis of brain rot. So definitely give it a try if you're getting fatigued with what the current internet is for you.
Yeah. Okay, next up, this is another instrumental song that I chose. Might recognize it, and this song I definitely like listened to this song a lot in like middle school, when maybe I was still holding on to those sorts of, I think we were still kind of living a little bit with Fruitiger Arrow, but not as much. But this song's kind of felt nostalgic then, and it feels more nostalgic now to listen to, but yeah. Song is called CCCXXV. I mean, the Roman numerals, obviously. And it's from the album Japan by Suicide Year. producer, I guess, like, what's it called? Cloud producer, maybe? I don't know. This song's kind of older, I think. Maybe it's from like 2013, 2012, 2015. Oh no, that's when it was released, but I want to say it's older than that. Anyways, here you go.
you just listened to most of Alberto Balsam by Aphex Twin. That one was definitely a bit of a transition from the Frutiger Arrow theme. Still within Frutiger
Dark
Arrow.
Frutiger Arrow.
Yes, but this is more delving into, I guess, a subgenre of Frutiger Arrow, which is Dark Arrow. I guess you can characterize that as...
It's like the dark MAGA of Frutiger Arrow.
Whoa, no politic here, no politic here. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess you could say that. It's pretty much just Frutiger Arrow, but like darker.
No, yeah.
Like, just like, if you just think of, if you're to switch your like desktop or whatever device from light mode to dark mode, that's pretty much what Dark Arrow is. And you know what? We got a few more Dark Arrow songs for you. This next artist and this next group of songs is by one of my, I gotta say, probably one of my favorite artists of all time. She is amazing. I was introduced to her maybe like a year ago. LA artist too, represent. But I think her entire discography can qualify for this category of Frutiger Arrow, and especially Dark Arrow. She's super awesome.
Definitely has that influence.
I got the amazing opportunity to see her live this year, recently, within the last 365 days.
Nice.
She is amazing live. And not to end the anticipation, because I know everyone is dying to know, this artist is LDP, spelled 3L 3D 3P. I don't know why she spells it like that, but yes, she's like my favorite artist, and we're gonna listen to some of her Dark Arrow music. You can start with the first one.
Okay, this song?
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't heard this before. I just know her big song, You Get It or You Don't. That one. Because Wemmer used to play that song a lot.
Yeah, well, I think...
And that other song that you played, that one was cool.
Yeah, she also, little shout out, she just came out with her first full album, General. So if you like what you're about to hear, please give that album and her entire discography a listen. She's so awesome and super creative, and I love her.
Cool. Here we go.
Tragic, tragic, tragic. Feels like magic. Thought I had it now it's gone. I count to one and fill my lungs. Twitching gurgle just for fun. Tragic, tragic, tragic. Feels like magic. Thought I had it now it's gone. I count to one and fill my lungs. Twitching gurgle just for fun. I feel so good.
You hear me? I feel it every time I trip, remember the squeeze of shoe. You hear me? This is my playground. You wanna come over here? You can come play with me.
Sorry, I was checking my grades. I think I got a good grade on my paper.
Yay. I'm glad to hear that.
Very important.
Yeah, so definitely leaning into the darker aesthetic of Fruitiger Arrow. Very dark Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like that, check out LDP, again spelled 3L, 3D, 3P, on your music platform of choice. She's super awesome, and definitely Fruitiger Arrow. Or, you know what, after giving it a listen just now, you can definitely make the argument that it's Y2K. But again, there's a lot of overlap, so
Yeah,
we're not gonna. It doesn't really matter.
How much time do we have? 50, okay. This. What's a good one to play next?
Yeah.
This song is definitely like pretty universally accepted to be a good Fruitiger Arrow inspired song from Machine Girl. You know Machine Girl?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm you know what I'm realizing? I'm surprised I didn't play
You
any
didn't
of
think
her
of this
songs.
song?
Yeah, or any of
This song
any of
is
them.
the song's really good. It's kind of more like a little higher energy, just like those last few songs, but more
Yeah.
like not as dark and
Yeah,
bass heavy.
we've been gradually building up the energy of our songs. We've been kind of priming you guys for these higher energy songs. So hopefully this isn't too intense for you, but
Yeah.
it is Machine Girl.
This song is called Cyan Hardcore from, I think, the album. Yeah, the album's called Repurposed Fantasies.
Ooh.
It's like it's more like an LP or EP.
Yeah.
Only from 2020. Wow.
Is this like a
Listened to this for a long
soundtrack
time.
to something? Because I know she did the
Might
soundtrack
be.
for like another video game. I think the game was
Yeah,
called
that's-
Neon White.
That sounds right.
I don't know if this is a different game. It might have been. It very well might
Very
be.
possible. But yeah, anyways, the song is called Cyan Hardcore. Cyan, a classic Fruitiger Arrow color.
Yes,
So,
as everyone knows.
here you go. That song was Cyan Hardcore by Machine Girl. I think that's the last song we have for you.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately.
what's the most Fruitiger era place you've been in the past year?
Is that an open question or a question?
Oh, it's a question to you.
Most Fruitiger Aero place I've been to. Let's see. This is probably a cheap answer, but it's probably somewhere. I went to Japan this past summer, so probably somewhere there. That's probably. I think that's
Place Japan.
Yeah, place Japan. That's a large birthplace of a lot of Fruitiger Aero aesthetic. I went to like a bunch of like old like tech stores and stuff like that.
That's
so somewhere
cool.
there. But let's see if I'm gonna choose somewhere more local. It'd have to be somewhere that meshes like tech with like nature. Oh, okay. This might also be a cop out answer, but my room. Likely thing for me to do, since I'm a fan of the aesthetic. But you've been into my room. You've seen how.
Not since you decorated it though.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, trust me, I have a bunch of old tech there. I got my CRT monitor, my CRT TV, a beautiful plant that Evelyn gave me. Shout out. And also I live. I don't want to dox myself, but I live somewhere where if you have the window open, all you see is the forest. So I would say it's a pretty Fruitiger Aero room. So, my room. That is my answer.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're out of time.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Hope everyone enjoyed. And as always, turn off your radios now.
Take care.